A little am I the a-hole from 13 hours ago. Am I the a-hole? My girlfriend is breaking up with me because I told her I would have to reply to my exes if we were to break up. We have a 24 female girlfriend, or I guess ex-girlfriend, and a 26 male OP. Last week, one of my exes texted me. Before this relationship, I thought it was acceptable for one to keep their ex's numbers and communicate with them. But when this relationship started, I deleted my exes on everywhere. Recently, one of my exes texted me. I told my girlfriend, as she requested, and asked her what should I do in order to make her feel comfortable. Should I block the ex, just ignore and delete, or tell the ex that I'm in a relationship and not to contact me? We had a bit of an argument. Okay, wait. That seems healthy. Hey, girlfriend, this thing happened that I should definitely communicate to you. How do we proceed? What did they argue about? We had a bit of an argument. She was unhappy that I waited a few days, but in the end, I ignored and deleted. Okay, I can kind of see that. Today, the ex messaged again. I told my girlfriend immediately, but she was unhappy that my ex messaged me again despite me ignoring. She was suspicious that we were still attached and had a close bond. I told her that we didn't have any such bond. She argued back that we were close and that I would text her. I tried to defend myself saying if I had such desires, I could, but instead I decided... Wait, what? How does that defend you? I tried to defend myself saying if I had such desires, I could. I could, meaning that you would text her? Are you saying that it's okay for you to text your ex? What do we talk? Okay, I'm feeling a little bit of an unreliable narrator here. Or English is their second language. But instead, I decided to delete her contact info, unfriend her everywhere, and ignore her. Okay, I think it's important to note, like, he's doing the right thing. But where is this going? Despite that, she insisted I would talk to her. Then I reminded her I used to, in parentheses, unregularly, communicate with my exes when I was not in a relationship. I would reply to this too if she wasn't there anymore. She directly told of this possibility. The fuck does that mean? Sorry guys, OP's grammar is terrible. Like I'm having a hard time tracking this. Twitch, anybody know Twitch or YouTube, anybody know what he's trying to say? Like theoretically he has the ability to do so, but is taking action to do the right thing. I mean, I guess. So he's saying she was directly told by me of this possibility. I think that's what you guys are saying you think he's saying here, which I feel like I have to agree with that. But also, I'm guessing English isn't their first language. So there is a possibility he could have been trying to say something else. But I also told her communicating with any of my exes didn't make any difference for me, that I deleted their contact info since I wanted this relationship to be a thing. Anyway, she told me that my last response was very hurtful and that she wants to break up. I begged her for a chance to fix it and that my normal was different, but I, of course, wouldn't communicate with anyone, that I wanted a future only with her. But she says that I cannot understand what a terrible thing I said, and frankly, I cannot grasp it. My heart is tearing that I hurt her. I wouldn't mind if she were to communicate with any of her exes in a future that we were not together. Am I the a-hole? Okay, so here's my thing with this, chat. I'm a little, not necessarily suspicious, but I'm curious about what the ex messaged. Because, okay, here's where my thought process is. I think the girlfriend has some issues here with trust. I think that if you are with a partner that you truly trust, when it comes to exes, you shouldn't feel as insecure as the girlfriend is feeling. And to me, that's more of healing on her part that she needs to do. That being said, I am a little bit not wild about how OP reacted and almost his lack of awareness about, like, hey man, obviously your girlfriend isn't going to be wild about your exes. I'm not wild about the fact that he didn't tell us what the messages said. Is this an ex being like, hey, I need a favor from you as somebody who I had a close connection with and need a favor from in my life? Or is this like a, hey, I've been thinking a lot about us and I'd really love to try again? I think also something really important is like how public is OP about having a girlfriend? Because like, if he's like, this is my girlfriend, you shouldn't text me as an ex-girlfriend, then like, it's almost disrespectful that you wouldn't be more aggressive about like, hey, I'm blocking you, don't fucking text me, I have a girlfriend. You guys pick up what I'm saying? Like, I think, if anything, I might have to go with everyone sucks here, because it sounds to me like the girlfriend either needs somebody who will more ruthlessly cut off their exes and or healing on their end, because it sounds like there's something with exes that they're deeply traumatized of. But I also feel like OP didn't do enough to make his girlfriend feel more secure. I think he could have done a way better job. Yeah, also arguing about what will you do if we break up? Like, why are you already trying to have control over someone you theoretically wouldn't even be their partner? Like, that's just a question to me that, like, I think it's like a question that people would argue, right? Is like, you're supposed to lie. You're supposed to be like, no, I would never, like, even if not. But I think, like, it is healthy to have the conversation of, like, I think there are a lot of people would relate to, like, if I wasn't with you, I would be texting this person. So, like, in my opinion, the girlfriend needs to have a more realistic expectation of, like, hey man, if you ask a question and you have a super honest boyfriend, he's going to give you the super honest answer. And like, to be fair, you shouldn't have control over that. You know, in your own relationship, I think you should be able to set a boundary of like, if an ex texts you, you delete their message and you block them. You know, like I do think you should have that expectation around how you guys operate. But like, you can't control him when you guys are broken up. He's allowed to do whatever he wants to do, whether that's text an ex or not. It's with when you guys are together, y'all, he better not ever fucking text her ever again. Yeah, I feel like you guys are saying it in chat, in both the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. Like, they don't sound compatible. And they sound like they have terrible communication. Like, absolutely awful communication. Damn, I feel like Twitch is running hella ads right now, bro. Is that normal? Chat is, or I guess all the people in ad jail right now can't answer me. Really quick, Kat, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Chat, if you guys got a gifted membership from Kat, y'all better be saying thank you. All right, chat? Good manners and good manners only in this chat. Kat, thank you again for supporting as per usual. You always be supporting Kat, so thank you. I appreciate it. I see your little salute in chat. Yeah, the grammar definitely didn't help. I agree. Like, I don't know. I would be curious if OP, you know what? I do think we should dive into the comments of this one because there are, like, the ratio of comments to upvotes goes crazy, chat. Like, look at this. 477 votes, 477 upvotes, 283 comments. I'm sure people are saying stuff in the comments. So let me look here real quick. Okay, this is the top comment and it has 1.4K upvotes. So more than the actual post. I'll save you the hurdle. You can't understand what a terrible thing you said because you said no terrible things. Honestly, your now ex-girlfriend's behavior is concerning, especially for a 26-year-old. She's not a kid anymore. I don't know if she's just been burned before or if on the opposite she's projecting, but in any case, not the a-hole, you dodged a bullet. Ooh, interesting. Somebody put in reply to that, if you're confused, you're being abused. I don't know. I think it's hard because, like, I think there are certain things that we should deem as abuse that people typically don't deem as abuse. That being said, I think calling this abuse would almost undermine, like, real forms of abuse. Because I think what this really is you're in a relationship with a deeply insecure, unhealed human, and she's projecting that on you. Assuming that she's not projecting her relationship with her exes on you. Like that person, like the previous commenter surmised might be happening. I'm assuming the opposite. I don't know if I'd call it abuse, but I would call it you shouldn't be in that relationship. Like, that doesn't seem like a healthy partner for you to be spending the rest of your life with. Yeah, I mean, the other top comment here is not the a-hole. You should break up if your girlfriend is controlling about who you talk to. Yes, but I understand, like, not talking to a ex. You know, like, in a relation, I understand not wanting your partner talking to an ex in a relationship. Like, I think in my relationship, my girlfriend would not be okay with me frequently talking to an ex. And also, I would have a problem with that. You know, I would have a problem with that unless the relationship has been thoroughly explained and I've met the ex and feel comfortable that there's nothing going on there. But even then, I would be like, okay, well, to be honest, like, you shouldn't be hanging out with them, like, a lot, you know? Like, that would make me feel insecure, and if that's something that you want to stick to, fine, but I'm not going to be in a relationship with you. Like, that's the route that this needs to go, but, like, I think we should keep in mind, like, she is projecting, or not projecting, she is accusing him of more than he is doing, at least what OP is telling us, right? Like, I think if OP is being accused of doing more than they're currently doing, and assuming that's true, like, that's unhealthy. You can't be like, hey, you came to me because your ex reached out to you. I'm going to accuse you of talking to your ex. Bet you if the girlfriend was... Here, hold on. Let me actually pull up chat. Bet you if the girlfriend was posting about OP texting exes too much, Reddit would be telling her to set boundaries, Reddit would be telling her to set boundaries, actually. I actually don't disagree with that. Or what the comments are saying, like, break up with her. I think that's the answer. I don't think you guys are compatible at all, and she needs to heal. Sorry, you guys, I'm catching up on your chats. This is so much harder in this setup, y'all. I fucking hate this shit, bro. Crazy. Let me see if OP replied to any of the comments, chat. It's another account that like hides their stuff. Fuck. Hold on, let me try to do a quick scroll through. See if I can't find anything. Okay, nothing from the quick scroll through, chat. Oh, I just saw something. Okay, it wasn't actually helpful. I'm not gonna lie. It's just him repeating something that he already said in the story, so I'm not gonna read that. Yeah, I don't know. I think like talking with your partner about how you guys handle exes in a relationship is pretty important. I don't get me wrong. I think the default should be, hey, because we're in a relationship, like I don't want you talking to your ex, but there are certain circumstances where like it kind of makes sense, you know? For example, if you have a kid with your ex, like you're going to have to talk to that ex quite a bit, right? Like if it's not just, you know, blanket, it's not just like one size fits all. It's going to be circumstantial, but I think if you're self-aware enough to know I can't be with somebody who is frequently talking to their ex, I don't think that's ridiculously. I don't think that's a ridiculous boundary by any means, but you can't be with this guy. No, actually, you could be with this guy because this guy was operating perfectly fine. She was just really insecure. Mermaid Brad, thank you for subscribing for 1 month at tier 1. Welcome to the tier 1 sub gang. I appreciate it. Can you see those nails? All right, I'll show you guys again. Chat, I can't keep showing you guys the nails, bro. I can't keep showing you guys the nails. I've showed this like a bajillion times. I'm milking it at this point. I'm milking it. I'm trying to see on the YouTube if you can see my nails because sometimes it doesn't like focus right. Fuck, it's definitely not focusing. I'm like showing you guys the nails and it's super blurry. Sorry guys, I explained this on yesterday's stream. Hold on, I'm waiting. Let me catch up here because it's definitely lagging a little bit. Ugh, please. Dude, come on iPhone, please. I'm like slowly backing it up. Okay, I feel like you can kind of see it there. It's like a crocodile print with a tribal design. On the YouTube? Oh, God forbid I stream on the YouTube, bro. You know what? I'll end the YouTube stream right now. Who said that? Chasta Network? Bro, chat, I'm about to fucking end you're on YouTube, bro. Get off my dick. Not you making fun of me on the YouTube. Oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Crazy work, man. Do I nuke the YouTube chat? Do I punish the YouTube because Chasta Network over here? Chasta Network ruined the YouTube stream, not clickbait. But as I was explaining, guys, I fucking brought my camera, my nice ass camera. I just got the wrong cable for it. Turns out it's really hard to get a micro HDMI cable unless you order it online. And I'm kind of in the middle of fucking nowhere. So even if I Amazoned it, it would take 2 days to get to me, which is when I'm leaving. So I was like, fuck it. We're using my iPhone. I actually think that's why it's lagging low key. I don't understand why, because I have it literally plugged in. But I think that lag is because of my iPhone. That's the only thing that makes sense. God damn, no, not J-Bro subbing to me, man. Thanks to Chicken Sandwich for my sub gift. Bro, look at those good manners, chat. Look at those good manners. Thank you, J, bro. You know what, J, bro? I'm a fucking sub to you, bro. I'm a sub to you. Little sub for sub action. I gotta pull up your stream. Hit you with that sub, my boy. Subscribe. Oh, shoot. Sorry, it's playing audio. I gotta mute it. Subscribe. I gotta change the credit card that it uses to subscribe. I should be writing this shit off. Oh my god, it's lagging again. Wait, chat, can you guys tell me when it lags, is the audio lagging? When it's lagging, does the audio lag too, or is it just the video? Can you guys let me know real quick before I move on? Because that's definitely a problem if the audio's lagging. If the audio's lagging, Nah, the audio is fine? Okay, cool. Alright, perfect. That's fine. As long as the audio's not lagging, then, like, the video is salvageable, you know? Perfect. Apologies, guys. Like I said, I'm running and gunning it. Next time, I promise I'll have my fucking nice-ass camera. It's literally just because I'm using my iPhone camera. It's either this camera or I use my fucking, like, laptop camera, and that would be disastrous. That would be so fucking ugly. It would be so bad, chat. You guys would... That would be not doable. Just the video and it resolves quickly? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Sorry, guys. We're running and gunning, but I figured you guys would want streams over no streams, even if the camera quality sucked. So, I show out for my people. All right? Especially Jen. Miss Drevis. Shout out, Miss Drevis. All right, chat. Let's keep going. We got more to read. I got more to show you. Chat, if you guys are on the YouTube, make sure to like up the stream. We've got 82 people watching, which means we should be sitting around 60 to 70 likes, all right? I'm not actually looking at the likes, but if y'all are letting me down, YouTube, just know I'll never forgive you and you're dead to me. Just like Shasta Network. For talking shit. I'm just playing Shasta Network. I apologize. I commit to a bit a little too heavy. Just ask Mbem and Soap on the Twitch. If you guys are on Twitch, make sure to follow no matter where you're at, though. Turn on the post notice so you can be notified whenever I go live, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Am I the a-hole for showing up underprepared to a hike and being put off with my friends for not warning me and also ditching me? Genuinely need help understanding if I'm just a wuss who dragged everyone backwards today or if we're mad for the right reasons. I'll change minor details here for discretion. I've, 31 female, had a friend group, similar ages, saying we'd like to get together for a hike sometime. We've scheduled, rescheduled, planned, and unplanned babysitter and dog sitters, and finally managed it. Holy shit, that's the most in your 30s thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, I'm not even in my 30s yet, and I be doing that shit all the time. You plan something with your friends, and then it gets rescheduled, and then you plan it again, and then it gets rescheduled, and then you eventually usually end up canceling it. So, glad this one made it out of the friend group. Glad this one made it out of the group chat. So, I had been tossing out trail ideas. Something easy, single day. My two friends say, we'd like to just hike the trail right by our place. And they essentially tell me that it's a straight shot. We'll have a buddy drop us off on the other side of the hill, and we'll hike over, and essentially right back down into their neighborhood. 6 hours, start to finish. So my boyfriend and I show up, backpacks, basic snacks, water bottles. They show up on bikes. That's not a hike if you're going to use bikes. My boyfriend and I are a little confused. We thought this was a hike for leisure. No rush, just sort of a 1 foot in front of the other type thing. They say it's no rush. They may beat us, but we're all just going back to the neighborhood. Plus, there are a bunch of scenic lookouts where they'll stop and we'll catch up. What are they talking about? That's not how bikes work. If you're on a bike, you're going to go exponentially faster than if you're on foot. Like, even on a trail. I'm thinking, like, max 2, maybe 3 miles an hour if you're lucky. But if you're... but if you're biking, it's like 10, 15. Well, to no one's surprise, we get left behind pretty quickly. No cell service to be spoken of. We keep having to crowd off to one side for ATVs ripping down the path. But the longer we keep walking, one thing becomes clearer and clearer. This is not any kind of hiking trail. It's not built for this at all, despite that being the original idea. Eventually, we stop to rest and wind up chatting with these guys who have pulled over on their ATVs. They ask us where we're headed, and when we tell them, it becomes immediately clear that we have much further to go than originally intended. Like, several miles to go. Oh my god, it's 6 hours if you're on a bike. Which is like 18 hours if you're on foot. Probably more. Like, I'm probably undershooting that. Y'all, I can't get over the fact that they called this a hike. That is not a hike. If you're using bikes, it's not a hike. That is a bike trail. These two were saints because they gave us a lift. The further we rode, the more astonished we became that anyone had expected us to do this on foot. It took us at least 15 minutes more to get there by ATV. We got back to the trailhead and realized it wasn't exactly right into the neighborhood like we'd been told, so we just started walking. Eventually they came by and picked us up, I'd say maybe 20 minutes or so after we hit the main road. We told them we were too tired to stay for dinner, in parentheses, the original plan, and we booked out and grabbed something on the way home. Here's where I'm at. We're adults. I was clearly underprepared and no one should have been... Here's where I'm at. We're adults. I was clearly underprepared and no one should have had to be responsible for me. No, sorry. Actually, I want to read it how OP put it. It was just a little... Bleh. Here's where I'm at. We're adults. I was clearly underprepared and no one should have to be responsible for me. On the other hand, this trip was vastly misrepresented to us, and had I known, I would have told these people we didn't own mountain bikes and to count us out. This was not a hike. We have vastly different ideas of what constitutes a hike. I think everybody who's a normal person has a vastly different idea of what a hike is. If I showed up to a hike with my friends and they had bikes, I would never let them hear the end of it. I would be like, you guys are fucking dumb. That is not a hike. A hike is something you do on your feet. A bike trail is not, that is not a hike. Yeah, like, I get this. I get this paragraph. You're an adult. You're supposed to be able to, like, prepare for yourself. But, like, you can only prepare for what you're being told to prepare for. So if they take you on a bike trail that you need a mountain bike for, and they call it hiking, you shouldn't be expected to be prepared for that because you didn't know what to be prepared for. I've been fielding calls about how sorry everyone is about the way things went down, but honestly, I just say that I had made it home safe and I talked to everyone later. But honestly, I just said that I had made it home safe and I talked to everyone later. I'm sorry, sorry doesn't cut it, in my opinion. Hey, I know we just put you in a very dangerous situation, but I'm sorry. That was a fucky wucky. I'll try not to endanger your life again. Like, hey, J-Bro gave me a shout out. I appreciate you, J-Bro. I know you're on your stream now, but J-Bro gave me a shout out on his stream. Shout out, J-Bro. I don't know how to do that. Do I click on his profile? Chat, I'm so fucking dumb. How do I give someone a shout out, bro? I don't know how this works. I'm such a fucking bad streamer, you guys. I'm such a fucking terrible streamer. Chat, I'm so dumb. I'm so fucking stupid, chat. Okay. Shout out J-Bro. That's all I got. That's all I got. We'll rate him after this, okay, chat? We're gonna rate our boy. We'll rate our boy. My mom had been babysitting so we could go, and when she asked me, I told her all of the above and then said, I tried to hold it together because I figured maybe I was just tired and crabby, but then we had dinner and I was still upset. She genuinely asked me if these people were my friends. I'm going to sleep on it because it's fresh, but I feel like she's right. I felt like I was taking crazy pills today because damn, at least tell me I'd be better off just going home. I felt like the people who knew the area misrepresented the trip and then totally fucked off and left us to figure out a way back. Okay, no, that's so important too, because like, not only best case scenario, your friends are stupid and not genuinely careful about what they're doing, right? Because not only did your friends think that a hike required mountain bikes, but they also thought that it would be completely safe to take you on the trail that mountain bikes and AT&T like a fucking cell phone company's coming out there, that mountain bikes and ATVs come ripping down. Like, bro, if somebody's walking on a path meant for mountain bikes and ATVs and someone's ripping on that shit, you're risking getting hit by mountain bikes and ATVs. Accidental ad. Yeah, guys, this stream is sponsored by AT&T. AT&T, if you had it, you would have had cell service where OP didn't. And you could have, I don't know, made a TikTok about how fucking dumb your friends are, or like called rescue. I don't know. To be honest, I shouldn't even say this because I don't even know where OP was. That's probably a fucking lie. Maybe OP had AT&T. Maybe I shouldn't be fucking shouting them out like this. You know what, chat? Fuck AT&T. No, I'm playing. AT&T, if you guys want to sponsor me, hit me up. Yeah, I really shouldn't be talking shit about the only company that does creator streamer sponsorships. Me just fucking shooting myself in the foot. What's new? What is new? Anyways, I don't think you should be friends with these people because, like, bare minimum, they're dumb. And like, dumb friends will always figure out a way to make your life exponentially worse. Like, this probably won't be a one-off situation. And then also, they're unempathetic. Like, clearly, if I put my friends in a situation like this, I would be kissing their feet, telling them how sorry I am. Where is that? I don't see that shit anywhere, bro. Additionally, I get very few days off with a babysitter, so to have planned excessively for this to have it go down that way was additionally disappointing. Although, not anyone's fault, just an extra grievance. I don't know. Nope, just an extra grievance, honestly. I don't know, it just felt like... it just feels like we lost the plot here somewhere, and I'm not demanding an apology, I'm just not going to be expecting help or logic from any of these people in the near future. Yeah, I think that's a safe bet. Do these people have kids? I'm genuinely scared. Like, they mentioned babysitters for the whole group. Like, these idiots. Well, wait, hold on. Time out. I'm confused now, too, because this sounds like a group of friends more than just the friends who lived in this neighborhood. So did these friends specifically communicate to your other friends that they needed to bring bikes, but not to you and your boyfriend? That's suspicious. That's weird. I don't like that. That sounds capital SHITTY, baby. Attempted murder, question mark? Okay, the edit really isn't that important. That's crazy, bro. Damn, OP's replying to hella comments. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat, I can't sort through all of these, bro. Oh my god. OP. OP. Bro. Is this... It's still... Oh my god. I'm still going. Oh, fuck. The camera's lagging, bro. I swear to God, this is crazy. I'm still going. Chat, I'm still going. Bro, honestly, okay, I finally reached the end. I finally reached the end. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like, listen, like, I don't want to sort through these comments because it is so clearly not the a-hole to me. Like, so ungodly clearly. I don't think there's any extra information that I could seek from OP other than I would just love to hear confirmation that you're never going to fucking talk to these people ever again. That's pretty much it. I would love an update that's like, yeah, fuck them and their mother and sending their grandma to Sarby to get fucked as well. Because, like, holy shit. Oh my god. That has to be attempted murder, right, chat? Like, that you can't convince me otherwise. This has to be a world record number of OP responses. Honestly, I think so. Like, that's incredible. She really sat down and was like, let me fucking ba-ba, bang, bow, bling, blah, boom, a skilly pa. You know? Good for her. OP has a lot of time on their hands. You know what? Good for OP. Good for OP. Everyone else had a bike. Yeah, that's suspicious to me, man. It would take longer to read all that than walk the trail. You might be right, Claire. You might be right. I listened to enough true crime to know that this was in fact attempted unaliving. I don't know. YouTube, what do y'all think? For the video, I'm curious. Do y'all think this was like innocent? Oh, I messed up. I'm sorry. Or like they have a vendetta and they were trying to, I don't know, kill OP and their boyfriend. Their anxiety is probably super high from that situation. No, I agree, man. That is evil shit. Evil shit. Capital E-V-I-L. All right, chat. You guys, I want to end stream, but we're going to do one more short one. All right? For shits and gigs. Quick little something. All right, this is another one from 20 hours ago. Very low. Like, I've been trying to dive into more of these to give, like, variety. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of reading Reddit YouTubers read the same stories, and, like, that's fine. That's how the game goes. But, like, I want to see if I can start reading some stories here and there that, like, aren't so mainstream, but are also interesting. So, every once in a while, I'll kind of dive into, like, stuff that was posted recently that, who knows, maybe this will blow up. But, I don't know, maybe it's a little... Maybe it's a little unique. Not every creator is covering it. Picking up what I'm putting down? YouTube! I need y'all to like up the stream, all right? We've been hovering around 90 to 100 people. Right now we're at 84 because you guys hate me. You hate me. I get it. It's because I'm Asian. Y'all are racist. But if you're not racist, make sure to like up the YouTube video. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm accusing you guys of racism, but make sure to like and subscribe. Please like up the stream. That would be greatly appreciated. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow no matter where you're at. Turn on those post noties, baby. I really want to... Oh, fuck. I fucked up the camera. I really want to know what the girl thinks about fucking grandmas. Oh, what my girlfriend thinks? She can hear me. Girlfriend, what do you think of me fucking my chat's grandmas? I'm looking at my iPad for a text message. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. My prediction, so she can't hear me. I think she's gonna say only if I can be included. That's my prediction. Come on, babe. Help me for the clip. Please. Please. Oh my god, wait, I forgot, chat. Her hearing's kind of bad. I don't think she heard me. Not me getting stood up by my girlfriend. Baby? Oh yeah, no, she can't hear me. She can't hear me, bro. What do you think about me threatening to fuck chat's grandmas? She said, fair enough, you know? Thanks, babe. She said, I'm supportive. All right, I'll be up in a second. I'm just going to read one more story. Fake girlfriend. No, she's real. I swear, guys. I swear she's real. Please. Please. She's real. She's real. Girlfriend for hire. Oh my god, you can't say that. You can't say. Did you guys hear that? She said girlfriend for hire. Dude, I'm like dude, Chad, am I Connor from Succession? I'm just paying a prostitute to pretend to be my girlfriend. How old is she? Babe, do you mind if I tell them how old you are? She just turned 30. She just turned 30. Like I said, Chad, I love an older woman. She just said, I'm the grandma. She not grandma, chat. Honestly, y'all, she will fight me to the day I die on this, but I think she looks younger than me, bro. I really do. When she told me she was older than me, my jaw dropped, bro. Tell her to come on the camera. I don't want to like be like, come on the camera right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's probably gonna want to like do her makeup. We'll do her something or other eventually. But right now, I think honestly too, chat, like the more and more, it was funny. I had a whole conversation with my management about this. I think the more and more I talk to people in the industry about having a relationship when you're online and when you're like a social media personality, the more I'm like, don't get me wrong, I want people to know that she's my girlfriend, but I think I'm not going to like make it a prevalent piece of my content because then people get really parasocial about it. And more than anything, I care about her not being like harassed. Like, if you guys harass me, I can handle it. Like, this is what I signed up for. But she didn't sign up for that shit. So, like, I'm kind of going off of her play based off of, like, those types of things. Like, I don't want that to, like, hurt our relationship negatively. Which, I don't know. I think there will come a day where it does affect us. But that being said, I don't want it to, like, I think the more you lean into that, the worse it can get. So we'll do something eventually, but I think it's you know, something that we'll explore later on once we're more like comfortable and set up. Yeah, privacy. Like I would like to keep my relationship relatively private. Don't get me wrong, I think we'll do some stuff here and there, you know, especially if like things get more and more serious, like we'll live together. You guys will probably see her and shit. You know? So, like, you guys will probably see her. It'll be a thing. She'll say hi, but, you know, I don't want it to be like, we're gonna start a podcast together, you know? Like, unless she was interested in that, unless she wanted to take the social media route, then we'd kind of talk about that and how that would fit in our relationship. But for right now, we're just kind of, we're chilling. We're chilling, chat, all right? But you guys will meet her. You guys will meet her in due time. If you guys go on my Instagram, like, it's really not that hard to find her, bro. It really isn't. Like, I like, this is like the worst kept secret of all time. It really is. Like, it's the worst kept secret of all time. Does Beans have a new mommy? Yeah. All right, chat. I gotta lock in. We got a little sidetrack there. Once again, if you're on the YouTube, we got 99 people watching. Make sure to like up the stream. All right, we got to be close to 80 by now. All right, don't disappoint me, chat. Please. If you guys are on the Twitch, make sure to follow no matter where you're at. Turn on the post notice so you can be notified whenever I go live. Here we go. Am I the a-hole? My wife filmed me taking a bath as a prank? I don't know how that's a prank, but here we go. So while my wife, 31 female, and I, 32 male, were on holiday, we stayed in a hotel that had a wooden screen/window next to the bathtub in the bathroom that can't be locked and can be opened from either side. While I was relaxing in the bath, my wife decided to open the screen and film me in there. She found it hilarious, but I wasn't amused at all, and I told her to delete it. Chat, am I crazy or is that really fucking dumb? Like, that's pretty damn stupid in my opinion, bro. Ha ha ha, I did such a funny thing. I filmed you naked in the bathtub while you were just relaxing and enjoying life. Am I crazy for that? Am I crazy for thinking that's pretty damn stupid or what? She still has not deleted it to this day, even though I have told her I don't feel comfortable with her having that on her phone multiple times. I don't know what to do from here. What would you do in my situation? Am I overreacting? No, I don't think so. Like, if somebody has a video of you naked or enjoying an intimate moment on their phone and you tell them to delete it and they say no, that's a bad person. I even think in general, like, if you have a video that, like, the subject of that video is somebody else and they want you to delete it and you refuse to delete it, I genuinely think you're a bad person. Like, that's just not okay. You should never record somebody without their consent, especially, and even if you do so and they find out and they tell you, hey, that makes me uncomfortable, please delete it, and you don't delete it, like, you're an asshole. Did OP say this was his wife, bro? Damn, that's his whole ass wife. That's such a red flag, man. I don't know if that's divorce worthy, but like, I think this is the right move, low key. I'm guessing, hold on, let me pull it up real quick, chat, but I'm guessing people are like, not the a-hole. Like, this isn't a joke, it's a respect issue. If you've expressed discomfort, if you've expressed discomfort and requested she delete it, she should respect your wishes and value your comfort over a laugh. Exactly. Like, I'm sure that's what all of the comments are saying. Like, show her this post, and if she's still an asshole about it, then I think you contemplate divorcing. Like, if you show her, hey, not only do I think this is fucking weird, but a bunch of internet strangers think this is fucking weird, then it's time to fucking snip, snip, chop, chop. Assuming this is a one-off thing too, because like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's other boundaries in their relationship that this woman is just absolutely stomping on that he hasn't told us. Like, I would tell OP, like, evaluate how your wife treats your boundaries in this relationship. And if it's, hey, she actually doesn't respect them at all, then I think you should also contemplate divorce. Snip, snip, chop, chop. Yeah, they need a deep talk about boundaries and... Why can't I talk right now? Yeah, they need a deep talk about boundaries and respect. I agree. I think that's what it comes down to. Right now, she's not respecting you or your boundaries. If you talk and you have a discussion and you lay it out and you even show her people on the internet don't fuck with her and she still doubles down, in my opinion, not somebody that you want to be with long term.